Great day, great people. How's everybody doing out there? Once again, you're out tuning in to Soapbox Rhaq. This is day Nizine on January 9th, 2015, releasing Mediocrity. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like if you haven't liked. Today, I want to drop this F-bomb on y'all. I said I stopped cussing, but I'm about to drop this F-bomb atomically on y'all. Shout out to Expect the Deck. The F-bomb I'm about to drop is probably one of the most crippling feelings that one could ever have in their life. That would be fear. Story of some fears I had to overcome. Somewhere around 1994, I was a little young 19, 20-year-old, and Spike Lee had put out the movie Crooklyn. I like Crooklyn. I'm a 70s baby, you know, so I like Crooklyn. And it got to a point in the movie, you know, the rubber met the road, you know, it hit the climax of it, and the children had lost their mother. And when I seen that, that just touched me in my heart, and I was completely devastated to see that. It drew out so much emotion from me, and it implanted a thought in my head. Hey, what would you do if you lost your mother? And then next thing I know, man, you know, the tears start streaming down my face. This hasn't happened yet, you know. But it's just the thought of, what would I do if I lost my mother? And at that point, it just, like that fear just crawled up on top of my back, and it just sat there. So fast forward June 3rd, 2008, I took my mother to work that morning at like 6 o'clock. Me and her had talked somewhere around 12:30. And by the time she got home at 6 that evening, she had made a transition. And that was the turning point of my life. I had to now live in the reality of that fear. I don't have to wonder about what I would do. Now I have to know what I have to do. And that point in my life was horrible. That was the second phase of the depression that I went through. And I didn't really know what to do. I grew up the only child, my mother's only child. I have two sisters and a brother from my father. But I had to go through this all on my lonesome. And I felt detached from everything. My mother was my ace. She was my confidant. She was my ride or alive person. I don't say ride or die. She was my ride or alive person. And now I didn't have access to her physically anymore. And I mean, it just crumbled me. And so the fear was a reality. And then I just didn't know how to like maneuver my life. It was like everything I had, all momentum I had going at that point kind of just came to a halt. I pumped the brakes on everything, and that wasn't good. That put me into a deeper depression. And then, you know, as I started to overcome, you know, that feeling and other fears that I had, I was like, okay, why do I feel this way? And I feel this way because, for one, Spike Lee. No, it's not because Spike Lee. It's because usually the future is something to be fearful of, because we're very unsure about where we're going sometime. What's it going to look like? What kind of obstacles are going to come in our way? Who do I have to meet? Is this person good for me? Is this person bad for me? You know, we have all these apprehensions about the future. And then it's like, with fear comes confusion. So now, today, as me, in 2015, I released a lot of my fears. One thing for sure is when you know the definition of something, you attach to the definition, and that definition becomes your reality. So I came up with 4 different acronyms to overcome that feeling of fear that I attach to that definition that Webster has or American Dictionary or whoever. And today, my 4 acronyms for fear are: 1, a foundation of education, achievement, and reputation. Face every apprehension repetitiously. Forge enthusiasm, action, and resources. And make sure that the future is enjoyable, appreciative, and respectable. That kind of fear, I could roll with. I could roll with those because that says that I'm in control, I'm creating something totally different for myself, and I don't have to apply the definition that was given to me about fear. By changing the definition of the fear, I changed my relationship to it. And by changing my relationship to it, now it empowers me, so it no longer has control over me, I have control over it. I just want to say that today at Soapbox Rhaq, that man, don't allow your fears to overcome you. Reconfigure the definition, change it all around, and I'm telling you, the world is yours to possess. You can have everything you want. We just can't have it all right now because we're not mature enough to deal with everything. But you can have everything you want. This is Soapbox Rhaq. Remember, good is good enough, but good is never great enough. I love y'all. Like, subscribe, check it out, tell your friends. We're going to go on this journey together. Today is day 9, releasing Mediocrity on January 9th, 2015. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Peace.